Pisces, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Pisces Love Tarot reading. Pisces Love reading. And as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Pisces Love Messages reading. My name is Christine, by the way. I think I forgot to tell you if you're new here. Pisces, I'm channeling for you in July 2023. And of course, you can be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. This is a timeless reading. This is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here. So hello, whether that is in real time or many months or years later. I'm really glad you have found your way here. Before we get into your reading, Pisces, I just want to mention that down below in the description is the Tarot Closet. Whoa. So we have a card already flying across the table. It's the Knight of Cups, and this is also coming. Oh, heading right for the Eight of Swords in the partnership placement, which of course is in the upper right here. Okay, your reading is wanting to come down quite fast, but I'm not ready yet. I wanted to tell you that in the description. You will also find all the decks that are coming in. And of course, all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, all signs, love tarot readings. And if you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and in-depth twin flame readings below as well. Please remember to take what is for you and let the rest go. And I would be so grateful if you would like today's reading and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This keeps the channel moving and allows me to continue bringing you readings here. So thank you so much. Let's see what else is going on. But obviously we have the Knight of Cups coming right away, flying across the table early. This is Venus and Scorpio energy. Is this an offer? Let's see. It's not always the case. This is the Prince Charming card. It can be romantic proposals. It can be something really big. It can also be to talk. You can see they're balancing this cup. They're wearing a laurel wreath, which is reunion, and they're being kind of pushed here, sort of led by spirit. This is also a really emotional horse. However, it's interesting. It's sort of moving here over toward the Eight of Swords, which is an upright. And this is Jupiter and Gemini energy. So somebody here, your person, your someone, your specific person, I do feel they're holding back from communication. You're not communicating, and they're aware of that as well. So let's see what kind of energy this Knight of Cups is today. Pisces. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Star in reverse. Okay, so they are ignoring some messages. Communication in general. But look at that. Yeah, so that's not surprising. It's Emperor energy. It's divine masculine energy, and it's an overabundance. You know, they have an Ankh. It's the yin-yang energy. Kind of tongue-tied. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy. That's an overabundance for me. And we can see here also where their energy is the strongest. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's an impulsive energy here. And we also see that here in the Seven of Cups in reverse, that your person has clarity now here. I feel like they're going to be coming out of this Eight of Swords. This is a no contact and or in no communication reading for some of you in separation. It can't even be for some of you. It's someone that you're even nearby, you're just not communicating with. But we can see in the Star card in reverse that there's a sadness around your person ignoring you. And it's directly connected here with the Emperor. It's the Star card in reverse, of course. This is Aquarius energy and Uranus energy. So is this Emperor bringing in something, an offer here? I do feel that this Eight of Swords is spinning today. Okay. Well, we're seeing the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So it is, and this is somebody who's indecisive, your person, who's not really acting now. It's a really strong period of uncertainty in this connection. It can also be here in the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is, of course, Sagittarius and Mercury energy, that they're not responding to a message, or you're waiting for a message, because we see here right in connection with the Star card in reverse that there is an energy of possibly being ignored, ignoring a message quite literally. The Hangman energy, it's Pisces energy, that's you Pisces, and that's where we go for getting another perspective to work things out. You know, there's a lot of blood rushing to the head here, to the crown chakra. And of course, the crown chakra is connected to the sun energy. And that's the end of a cycle. That's a new cycle. That's also connecting us with the crown chakra and finding a solution, working things out. And that's what they're trying to do here. This is a 12, and of course that's coming to a 3. So they're communicating here. They're co-creating with Source. It's real clear. And they're communicating with themselves as well. I'm feeling a really strong Hermit energy, and a lot of times they come in together in my readings. But they're trying to work something out here. So it can be when they've worked it out, because this is divine timing here. This is also communication and growth. That is coming to a 3. When they work this out, they can just be coming out of nowhere. And yeah, this is putting the Eight of Wands in a spin for me as well. It might be coming back in another deck. It might not. We'll see. I'll be bringing in another deck later. So the thing about Mercury energy is it's oftentimes connected to reading and writing. And unless you're nearby your person, it's probably not going to be handwritten. So it can be through social media, email, SMS, text, that sort of thing. But it's the planet of communication in general, Mercury. So yeah, this is just really clear that they're not communicating, they're holding themselves back, or they're not responding to a particular message, but they might be coming out of nowhere and putting this in a spin and bringing the exact opposite, which is a really fast message or contact here, because we also see that something's coming in. So is that a message? What is it? Because the Seven of Cups is telling us that they've cleared some things up for themselves. They're realizing what they want. So are they coming with an offer? Let's see. The Seven of Cups is Venus and Scorpio energy. And it's telling us too that your person here today may have, and most likely had some commitment issues. Too many choices. You know, they're staring right here at the heart, and they're staring also at the victory wreath. It is an energy of make a decision here, and we see that they have. So I do feel it's here in the first placement that they've made this decision to come here. This is an emotional availability. It's also reunion energy, and we do see that they've picked a cup. They've picked a cup here, and they're coming. So what is in that cup is the question, because there's healing energy here. There's a love offer. There's a lot going on here. So what did they choose? Which means that, yeah, the Eight of Swords is a spinner. And anyway, the minor arcanas are day-to-day energies. You know, it's 1 minute you're stuck, you're holding back, 1 minute you're not, and putting them in the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is, yeah, unsticking themselves, becoming unstuck, which might also be getting a message here that's going to be coming through. It can also be in person, but we can see right now it really is an indecisive time, and it's a period of, I want to say, inaction. This is just kind of screaming out, yeah, that's not surprising. It's the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's a little bit of immature energy here, but this is also more impulsive energy for me. And look, this page here wanting to talk, sitting on the energy of love with their heart. But we see that here, that they're still trying to work some things out. It looks almost like I kind of feel like it's their ego and their higher self having some arguments here, because, well, yeah, they're in the Hangman energy to get a different perspective and figure some things out. They're working some things out here. Okay, so these are also yours. No, that's not yours. These are yours. I feel there's 3 here. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. I'm going to move the energy a little. Then we're going to bring in some more. It's trying to bring in half the deck. Okay, so I'm hearing that I need to, I'm hearing that I need to continue moving it. Unless something is flying out. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Interesting. It's the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Well, yeah, this isn't surprising. And it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you might be thinking about, well, I think you're still here waiting, Pisces. It's the Seven of Pentacles. This is Venus and Taurus energy, and it's, you may have been building a life together already. It was something you discussed. Maybe it was on the table. Maybe you were already really in something. Either way, you're guarding these pentacles here, and they're kind of like, well, yeah, this is Venus energy, and this is the Venus energy here. This is the love, and it's right here in the nest, and you're looking over, waiting. It's an energy of waiting for an outcome. So the outcome that you're waiting for, is it a message? Is it seeing each other? Is it an offer? Is it a proposal of marriage? Maybe. It could be that was also affected, because we see the Ace of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And a lot of times that can be connected to a proposal, and it's in reverse. So maybe something went wrong for some of you. Either way, it's right connected here with the Star card in reverse and the Emperor energy. Some of the immature energy and the arrogance that does come through, some ego. We see them having a fight with themselves over here. And yeah, the ego and the immature energy, they're kind of connecting, kind of a lot. And there is a sadness around here, feeling let down and disappointed as they don't respond to a message possibly, or are just holding themselves back from communicating. And we see that in the Eight of Swords. And we also see it connecting directly with the Emperor. And of course, everything's connected, but it's really clear today. So you're guarding this. And how long has this been going on, Pisces? We can see the trees here. There's no foliage. You know, it looks kind of barren and winter. And the thing is, it's a minor arcana. It's the day-to-day energy, you know, of maybe things just kind of changing like that. Energies, outcomes, they will, and they do change. You put this in the reverse, and it's Pisces person better get a move on, because I would say to you that you're just tired of waiting. Are some of you waiting for an actual proposal? Maybe, and it got interrupted. It can be you're waiting just to talk. You're waiting for a response, or you're waiting for that message in general. And we can see that it's a waiting period. It's a period. It's only time will tell energy. It's a period of uncertainty. I do feel you still here. Look, you have this beacon up here, this pentacle. It's the commitment, holding it up. And here, of course, that's making the seventh pentacle. And that's controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And I do feel like you've been patient and you've put a lot into this. So is that reversing? Maybe it comes back and shows us. Maybe it reverses anyway, and we never see that. But we can see here that there's a really strong letdown energy, and it's really directly connected to, well, not communicating, maybe ignoring a message. The Nine of Swords here. So this isn't surprising at all. It's Gemini and Mars energy. And this is more of the sadness here. You know, not sleeping very well. They're not sleeping very well either. You're both not sleeping very well. Look, and who's here on this nest? Thinking about this. I do think that this is you. I do feel your energy here, but I also feel their energy here, but they're not really showing it. Yeah, we need a lot more. But I definitely feel this, because what are you in between? The Knight of Cups. You know, the Prince Charming card, an emotional energy, and in particular with this horse. There's a humility coming through and pushing through obstacles and pushing through emotional, I want to say emotional unavailability here. So is that cup, is that a reflection? Is it full? What's in that cup? Because you're waiting for the Emperor. Whether you consider yourself a divine feminine or divine masculine, it doesn't matter. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies, of course. There's an overabundance here, and I feel that it's the person who's really stuck communicating, and I do feel like it's your person. That could also be you. In any case, I do feel this Knight of Swords energy, which I do feel is your energy waiting around for the Emperor here. Yeah, who we see has got some clarity. And there's that impulsive energy of maybe coming, but it's not really enough for me. Okay, so it's the Lover's card in reverse. There is regret here. And, well, regret for what? This is, first of all, it's telling us what we already know, that this is a no contact and or in separation energy. And I am hearing this is yours, and I am hearing that it's the overall energy. But before I put it here, I want to show you what came down with it. So we know that this is the breakup energy. For some of you, this is maybe a legal connection, a breakup, divorce, separation. It won't be for everybody. No contact and or in communication. Whatever that energy is for you, it's here. There are regrets. They have a lot of regrets for bad choices. So that's also connecting us here with the Seven of Cups. And perhaps they made a choice that was the wrong one. That can be the case, but that's also the case here in the Lover's card, because oftentimes this can be about the two of you making a choice together. So somebody made a choice that obviously I feel affected you both, and we also see that in the Judgment card. And there's a little bit of denial here as well. And somebody who's afraid of some kind of change might not be feeling strong enough, which is why I do feel, and I'm feeling Page of Swords energy too, of just kind of watching and waiting and holding on to the truth, whatever that is, and maybe just kind of coming in out of nowhere here. It's still the Lover's card. There's still the soulmate energy. For some of you, this is a no communication with your twin flame. Not for everybody, I know that, but it is here. Do I feel like there's a huge offer coming in? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not really feeling that so strong, but something's coming in. And we can see that something was really affected in the Ace of Cups. I mean, that's really clear. And this, they've made a different decision here now, and I do feel that that's the cup coming in with something. Is that an apology? Possibly, because there is regret for bad choices here. But we also see judgment here. So there's also a little bit of denial, and they're a little bit afraid to come. And you're both here in both energies. Of course, this is the connection. This is the partnership. It's the lack of balance. It's really clear. You know, this is the Judgment card. It's Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, saying, wake up. What do you want? Make a decision here. What do you want? Who do you want to be with? What are you doing? And on one hand, we can see that they're figuring it out, but it's a minor arcana. So it is a little bit of hot and cold energy, but we do see it's here. Timing wise, we need some more, because judgment is in reverse and saying it might not be time yet. But we can see here in the Lover's card in reverse that they are regretting it. They're just maybe not ready to own it. And are they going to be fast enough? Because Pisces, it's really strong here. You're so loyal. And you're just waiting here with this nest. So this is, for some of you, well, yeah, building a life together. Maybe one you've already built, or just the possibilities of it. Waiting with these pentacles here. And this can very easily do this and reverse. Because you're also in the Hangman energy, I feel. And that's the period of uncertainty. There might be some power struggles here too. I'm wondering if maybe in the way of communication or lack of communication. I'm feeling like I need to move the energy is what I'm hearing. And this is yours. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so it's not right now, but this weight is temporary. It's right here with the Sun, with the Lover's card. It's in reverse. So yeah, that's the Sun card. It's Leo energy. It's the outcome that you're waiting for. And this is telling us that there's a delay. It's a temporary delay, I have to tell you. It's kind of, well, it's a delayed gratification, because you're here in the Seven of Pentacles waiting. This is literally waiting for an outcome for this. For what is the successful outcome for you? A message, an offer, apology, something bigger, whatever it is, And for some of you, it literally is just waiting for them to respond to you. It's not for everybody, but whatever it is, you can see you're looking right at it. This is a temporary energy, so it will be uprighting. And I do feel like it's a timing issue here, because this is telling us that it's sad waiting around and you might not stick around. By the time it does this, you might be here, which is in the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is saying, you know, I'm just going to give up here. So I feel like I need to tell Pisces person, get a move on. Pisces, you're in here in this energy. Of course, in the Ace of Cups. And again, that can be what you're waiting for, or that was affected, a proposal. For some of you, that just can be talking, answering a message, moving in together. It can be even bigger. It can even be bringing life into the world. Whatever the case is, you can see that it's really, you're not enjoying this wait anymore. And you're here in this energy. You're feeling really depressed about it and disappointed too. So what did they go back on? What was said and not kept here? Promises? It's the Knight of Pentacles revealing itself. You know, are they coming in with this? We need more. The Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo and Mercury energy. You know, and this is somebody that you can count on, that you can trust. Somebody that has a lot of humility, that wants to come in with an apology. Make peace here, push through the obstacles, and clearly has this pentacle on their mind. Is this an offer? Is this a hope for an offer? I feel like I need to keep it. And look what's right underneath it. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, look at this. That's taken that pentacle here in the Nine of Pentacles, in the Knight of Pentacles, and putting it here in the Nine. It's more Virgo and Mercury energy. And by the way, Virgo, of course, is also connected to Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. This particular card as well is Virgo and Mercury. And you can see here with this butterfly, this is very transformational energy here. And what happens, and there's a lot of details in the world of Virgo, I want to say. This is love coming in. This is abundance. It's an offer. This is really an offer for me, and this is an offer. So what's happening when we take that Knight of Pentacles here and put that pentacle here? That's the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you were clearly in that, or that was what you were hoping for. That was maybe promised, or that was maybe broken, or that was on the table, or whatever, because you can see it in the Ace of Cups in reverse, but this is putting us into that Ten of Pentacles. And of course, that's a really long-term energy connection. That's bringing in Emperor, Empress vibes. And that's also the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And a renewal. And we see that renewal here. So is this starting over? Were you in the Ten of Pentacles? Or is that where you wanted to be? Because we can see there is still some potential here. And perhaps an opportunity is coming. I kind of feel like I need to put them here. Look at that. And also the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're working some things out. But look, this is the Page of, it's so strange, but this is the Page of Swords energy that I felt. They're watching while they do it. And look, there's the Six of Pentacles here. The messengers. Divine timing. Also sending these messages, kind of flying off, you know, but hovering here over the Six of Pentacles. That's the Moon in Taurus, and that's really reciprocal energy. That's a beautiful energy. It's giving, it's back and forth, you know, it's reciprocal. So this is on their mind, you can see it, but they're working on something. And they're looking over here. And it's interesting too, because we have the 6 and then we take here, there's the 7, and that's you. So there's that 8th pentacle. Are they working on, because we also see that here in the Hangman energy. Are they working on coming? Are they working on something they need to untangle or do in their life? Are they working on a message? Are they working on an offer? What is it? Because we see that they're watching you. And you're waiting. This feels actually really tense as I hold this. I feel this energy because it's almost like you can see them, you know, and they're here in this pentacle and they're looking over here. because they're still in that Hangman energy. And of course, that's the Eight of Pentacles, which of course is here in the Nine of Pentacles. We see the Knight of Pentacles bringing that pentacle in, saying, yeah, I want to do this. This is, well, yeah, this is pretty clear for me. The question is, and I just got a lot of goosebumps, are they going to be, I want to say, fast enough? And look, as I'm moving this, look what's under here. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So it's a bottoms up today. The Queen of Pentacles is a really motherly energy. It's Capricorn and Saturn energy, and very resourceful. And look what she's looking at. Not only is she wearing her, well, she has her crown here, kind of hovering, knowing what she wants. Look, she's looking at the wand here, which is, of course, the energy of love. It's leading with the heart, and look what is on it. Where did that go? It's that butterfly. It's the transformational butterfly, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does. The Queen of Pentacles is really resourceful, and she can help make things work that were not working. That's the pentacle here. So that's also this pentacle. It's sort of like the Queen of Pentacles has given the Knight a job, pentacle here, to go over and put it in. So there's other people involved here too, I'm wondering. Interesting. It's kind of like third party in reverse in a way. For some of you, by the way, there might be third parties, and it's not always romantic. It can be family of origin, location, religious, cultural differences. They're in their own, they're in the way, whatever it is. And that can be the case, of course, but there's also an energy of, well, yeah, kind of somebody else involved that's maybe helping. Okay, it's not going to be for everyone, but it's here. And look what it brought in. It brought in the World, and that's, of course, bringing in the World card. And that's completion. So are you going in, are you finishing this? Are you going in to build the life that you started? Are you going back in? Is this completing? Are you going to maybe be gone? Possibly. I mean, that is here on the table, pun intended. But this is also getting toward a goal. The divine timing. This is really deep soulmate energy. It can be travel energy, actual travel, let's say flying with the bird, but of course, planes, trains, automobiles, the chariot. Let's see, we'll bring in another deck in just a moment. Have there been obstacles? Yes, but this is an energy of coming in here. Look at all the abundance above. And this transformational energy, making peace, changing everything. Look at the little rabbit here, of course. There is a message from Spirit saying, pay attention to the matters of the heart here. And by the way, we're in the year of the rabbit. We're in the year of the water rabbit, but we're in the year of the rabbit. This is new beginnings. This is fertility, and that can be connecting for some of you with the Ace of Cups too. It's something that didn't quite, maybe you didn't agree on or changed, and that Ace of Cups in reverse. Either way. But this is also matters of the heart and new beginnings. And we are keeping it. And look, the Strength card is here. So, and it's in reverse. Not loving that, but it's also telling us that they have been, it's kind of magician in reverse energy too. Sabotaging this by staying in this Eight of Cups too long, I feel. And their ego. And they are fighting with it. Look where the Eight of Pentacles wanted to be. Right here with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Eyes. Gosh, I hate when the camera does that. It drives me crazy. As I said, the Eight of Pentacles wanting to be here connecting with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Also connecting with the Hangman as things are getting worked out. Thinking about you, hoping that you're not gone. As they try to get ready here, there's some kind of weakness coming through, I want to say. And you know, this is some fear. And it's that, also that judgment energy here coming through. Okay, so I'm going to channel one more here from this deck, or however many want to come out. Then we're going to bring in another deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Okay, so it's the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a new cycle. We know that you have been taking a break. But this is also things lightening up. The Ten of Wands is Jupiter in Sagittarius energy, and I feel really that's everything that's been getting held back here. That's the planet of expansion, prosperity, the hope. You know, we see that here in the Nine of Swords too, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, that there's a lot of sadness around that. I want to show you what is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's funny because I felt the Ace of Swords energy. Where was that we felt it? It came through somewhere. It doesn't matter. Here it is. So it is actually here today. It came through so weird. It came through in the Eight of Pentacles. It came through in the Sun in Virgo energy. It's the Page of Swords. And yeah, this is holding on to the truth here and kind of waiting for the right time, I feel, and watching, you know, keeping an eye on you. So that's not surprising. And look what just came underneath it. I'm not surprised by this. It's the Empress energy. So this is an offer in this Knight of Cups, and this is what we thought. This is coming in emotionally available. This is coming in, and look what's here. It's showing us. It's showing us the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's a vulnerability. That's the end of the Eight of Swords in the upright. That's the Eight of Swords in reverse for me. It's the end of separation, isolation, I want to say, holding themselves back. We know that already. That's the moon in Sagittarius, and that's putting the moon in reverse, and that you're the moon. Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer come through too. And that's the clarity, and that's bringing the truth, which we also see here in the Seven of Cups in reverse. And we also know this Page of Swords is going to be on the move here. And that Empress energy is showing us there is a validation that, yeah, that is what is coming through here. It's the truth. It's, I feel, wanting to reinvigorate this connection, opening up an emotional availability here. Some of you have been in a long-term connection. It's really clear. For others, it's what you wanted. You know, and it was very clearly interrupted. This is divine feminine energy, and we felt her coming in. And I'm not surprised because as the reading was moving along, we also talked about the Emperor and the Empress energy. So you are both here. And that's also why I'm feeling such a strong power struggle in the Hangman energy. Somebody's maybe not budging. There's a lot of power struggle here. You're both here. And this is really long-term energy. So this Ten of Pentacles does not surprise me, whether it's the Queen giving the Knight that pentacle to put in the Nine, or she's doing it herself, because she's kind of the protege of the Empress here. Yeah, this is really extremely clear for me. This is Taurus energy, and of course the Empress has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, and fire, the love and the friendship. By the way, I do feel that there's a really strong friendship here, Pisces. It's best friend energy for me, which is why I feel like nobody's really leaving. I don't think there's really a leaving here. That might not be the case for some of you, and that's also why your person here, look, you're still connected. I do feel that you love each other. There's just a lot of ego here. It's really very clear, and they're wanting to come in emotionally available. And again, this is the energy of, well, abundance and new beginnings, fertility, of course, connecting with the Queen of Pentacles, because the Empress is, you know, got the Queen of Pentacles here. You know, it's like an apprentice energy, I want to say, helping her out. We know that this is here, and yeah, so this is the last one we're going to take, and I'm going to bring in another deck and some channeled love messages, and then we're going to close your reading. This is communication coming. It's the Three of Pentacles in the upright. It's Mars and Capricorn energy, and there's a lot of collaborative energy here, and it's also learning to communicate in a new way. Yeah, and that's your energy coming through there. It's not here in this card, but that's the moon coming in. I'm getting a message for you. And that's also the energy of them coming in and opening up. Because if you don't communicate, you can't build these pentacles here. They're just going to roll down, and then one of the alternating, because that's what we do, isn't it? When somebody's at 80%, somebody else takes more. It's back and forth, but it's reciprocal. Let's be clear about that. It's reciprocal energy. And if you're not communicating, these are going to fall down, and you're not going to be able to get the fruits of the labor, which of course affects the entire connection. There's a lot of messages here from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors about really needing to communicate. And it's a message for you, the Emperor and the Empress here today. And it's coming here in the upright. So that's a really positive sign. I like that. And this is the last, because it just made me pull this off, but I'm putting it down. It's the Nine of Cups, Pisces. This is also your energy. It's telling us that wishes are being fulfilled here. This is the wish fulfillment card. This is wishes coming true. This is abundance. This is, as you can see, I feel the Six of Pentacles in the upright. There's the fish. There are the keys from the Hierophant. There are the grapes from the King of Pentacles, the lotus flowers from kind of everywhere. In particular, bringing in Queen of Cups energy. The knowing, you both here, connecting us to the source, finding a solution through the truth, the best and the highest path for everybody here. Wish fulfillment. Is that for some of you a proposal? Maybe. Is that just talk again? Yeah. Is that receiving a message, a reply? Yes. What is it for you? Because they have regret for obviously a choice they made. And we can see here, despite some power struggles and maybe some impulsive energy and kind of going in a circle for a while, that something is coming in here. This is the wish fulfillment card, and it doesn't always scream that to me, but it is today. Okay, I want to move the energy. This is the sister deck. It's one of my soul decks. It's in German. I'm in Austria, so don't worry. We'll probably see some clarifications or validations here. And of course, I'll tell you what the card is, and you'll probably know anyway. Okay, and of course, something might be coming through that just throws everything, and we say, what is this? So let's see. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Whoa. Okay, did that just turn over here? Okay, these are also here. All right, so this is really interesting. It's the Queen of Pentacles now here coming in reverse. That's the spinning around. This is the past energy, and this is also the spin, because we see it here. We also see that that's what's holding it back, is that it's the ego. And this is the separation still. It's the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is more of your Pisces energy. For some of you, this is, again, it might be a legal connection that is broken. It could be a broken marriage. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's more of the energy of what we know. And there's that nest that we see here in the Seven of Pentacles as you wait for this to upright again. For your person to share their feelings, which they haven't been doing, which we know is also coming here in this Empress energy. It's the wait. And the Page of Wands has come back in reverse, who is over here having duking it out with themselves, their higher self, and their ego. It's just extremely clear for this. And this is going to win. It's the Major Arcana. It's the World card. And this came through, where did that come through? That came through in the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's spinning. Look, it's spinning here and it's here in the upright. We saw that. It's smaller here, so some issues still. We know that. We know that it's not quite moving yet. This is the completion that we talked about. This is coming in, getting closer to you, their soulmate. Their true purpose. This can be physical travel. And I want to say flying, of course, with the crows, but planes, trains, automobiles, chariot energy, whatever that is. But this is also on the journey. And, well, yes, victory wreath energy. It's the future. It's the divine. It's divine timing. It's communication. And it can be for some of you that it is a marriage proposal. It's not going to be for everyone. But there's a completion energy. It's coming in, and it can even be that there is something to do. Well, yeah, I just want to say with there's a strong family energy here, okay? Some of you might even have children together. It's not going to be for everybody. But we know that this person, your person, has been afraid of something, and we also see it here in the World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius are here. And yeah, they're fixed signs. They don't really like change. Okay. Interesting when those things come through. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages, Pisces, and we're going to close your reading. What do you want to say to your Pisces through channeled love messages? Messages from their higher self. Do you miss me the way I miss you? When you know, you know. We are tethered forever. That's Six of Cups energy here. Did we have the Six of Cups? I'm seeing it. I don't think it came down. I dream about a future with you. That's the World card. Some of you were already there. You are my favorite person. You're my biggest wish. I'm also hearing. And that's the Nine of Cups. That's your energy. Then we know that they're coming out of that Eight of Swords and the King of Cups in reverse, because that's the holding back energy. You know, that's holding back the emotions. Our souls are connected. You're the Emperor and the Empress. I'm hiding my true feelings. That's also the Emperor energy. I hope you still love me. Pisces. That's 3. It's the most I take in a draw. Something on here. I just can't seem to get over you. I long for you. We know they're watching here. Interesting. That Page of Swords coming in and validating that. I thought that I knew how to love until I met you. I am in you, and you in me. You are my other half. So for some of you, this is your twin flame. I know that's not for everybody. Of course, your twin flame can also be a soulmate. And for a lot of you, it's soulmate. We can have many soulmates. It's true. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say to you. Okay, so this is it. Then we're going to bring in a few channeled song messages and close your reading, Pisces. I feel like my chest will burst open. How did I even exist before you? I'm thinking of you. That's all I do all the time. This Nine of Cups crow is looking right here at this Lover's card. You can see that the connection is still there. But we also know that this is a separation, or no communication. They have a lot of regret. You have changed me for the better. Let's bring in some channeled song messages. It can be your song, or songs are coming through that you resonate with your person, or maybe they just resonate with you. There's always a sentiment behind a song. Sometimes there are things in a song, the name of a song, an artist that I'm not going to know that will resonate for you. And if you've never heard of a song, or you don't like it, or you think maybe a message isn't for you, then it's not. And if you feel you're sending the message, then that's what you're doing. Messages from their higher self, love messages through channeled song messages. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. 1,000 years, Christina Perry. that Emperor and Empress energy here. And look, I just realized, Pisces, where your wish fulfillment card went, right here above, kind of governing over the Emperor and the Empress. Don't want to give my heart away to another stranger or let another day begin. Won't even let the sunlight in. No, I'll never love again. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, I'll never love again. I love you when I don't want to. I love you, Billie Eilish. Is that you? Now I know I have met an angel in person. Perfect Ed Sheeran. Look where it is. The Emperor, to look right at it. And I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning, just starting to crawl. Say something, a great big world. It's a little bit of that Strength card in reverse energy of just kind of sabotaging things by not talking, by not sharing their feelings. What else? Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I'll still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. Gravity, Sarah Bareilles. Now all the stars have gone faded into cracks of dawn, and I'm still waiting here, waiting, Nora Jones. That's the energy of you, I feel. It's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I was going to say last chance, but those two were coming off. So these are the last messages coming through. Come just as you are to me. Don't need apologies. Know that you are worthy. Unconditionally, Katy Perry. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Haunted by the ghost of you. Oh, take me back to the night we met. The night we met, Lord Huron. Pisces, that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. Watching readings and liking them, sharing them if you're inspired to do so, subscribing to the Tarot Closet. These are things that really help the channel continue to grow so that I can bring you more readings. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here today. I'm sending you love and light. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you at another love reading. Bye, Pisces.